हरिः ॐ शं नो मित्रस्यं वरुणः शं नो भवत्वर्यमा शं न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शं नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Now we are going to understand about the beginning of the Aquarian age. There are many calculations by many astrologers to know exactly about the beginning of the Aquarian age. Is it so important? Means yes, it is important, but at the same time it is not so important to know about the beginning of the Aquarian age. When we are in the Aquarian age, how we behave, how humanity behaves, all these things Master explained in the previous lectures. So for the calculation purpose it is very important, but to live an Aquarian life, that is not so important. Anyhow, so many great astrologers predicted the beginning of the Aquarian age that Master explained here. The exact beginning of the Aquarian age was the date of the coronation of Queen Victoria of England. It was calculated and predicted by many world predictors in the past. For example, Saphariel gave the same theory. Raphael, who was first founded the ephemeris, also gave the same theory. Alan Leo is a disciple of Anibesit. He is a theosophist and an astrologer also. He has written so many books on astrology. He also gave the same theory. Alan Leo was the author of many astrological books. He also wrote a book, Esoteric Astrology, a wonderful book. Every one of us should read that book before we read Esoteric Astrology book of Alice A. Bailey and Spiritual Astrology book of Master E.K. He accepted the same theory. The great modern seer called Kiro also accepted the same theory, that the accession of the throne of Queen Victoria was the beginning of the Aquarian age. So everyone, all the great astrologers, and Kiro is like a seer, frankly speaking, and Alan Leo is a very great astrologer. Not only astrologer, he is a theosophist, a disciple of Anibesit. And Raphael, who founded the ephemeris for the first time, and Saphariel also is one of the great famous astrologers of the world. All those predicted the beginning of the Aquarian age was the date of the coronation of Queen Victoria of England. So we can also take that date as the beginning of Aquarian age. From the clockwise direction, we are in the 20th degree of Aquarius, that is third from the anti-clockwise direction. So it is not so confusing. I will explain to you. From the clockwise direction, we are in the 20th degree of Aquarius. Here means the equinoxes, that is in the 20th degree of Aquarius in the clockwise direction. Our humanity is in the Aquarian age in the 20th degree of Aquarius, that is third from the anti-clockwise direction. Don't be confused here. If you go to Aquarius from Capricorn, if you go to Aquarius from Capricorn in the clockwise direction, if it is 28th degree, suppose we are going through Aries, Taurus and Gemini like that, and come to Sagittarius, and then go to Capricorn, and then we go to Aquarius. Exactly, we are at the 28th degree of Aquarius at the time of Master was giving this lecture, right? So, if it is 28th degree, it becomes a third degree in anti-clockwise direction. It means if we start from Pisces to Aquarius, that is Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. I explained you many times. It is anti-clockwise direction. It is the reverse reveal. Okay. If it is 28th degree, it becomes third degree in anti-clockwise. It means if you start from Pisces to Aries in the anti-clockwise direction, after completing the 30th degree of Pisces, we enter into first degree of Aquarius in the anti-clockwise direction. Remember that. We enter into the first degree of Aquarius and then second degree and then to third degree. Now we are in the third degree of Aquarius in the Aquarian age. That is the calculation here. So what we call the Aquarian age is a smaller cycle. So when we are dealing all the time and we are speaking about Aquarian age all the time, don't think that it is a very, very bigger cycle. This is a very smaller cycle. The bigger cycles means the yugas and the bigger ages. And use the word yuga and kalpa and all the things. You will find the calculations in Secret Doctrine or in the books of the Master E.K. And there are a lot of bigger cycles. 6,000 year cycles are bigger ones, and these 2,000 year cycles are called minor cycles. Still bigger cycles of 60,000 years come in the next stage. You will have the Kali Yuga and other yugas, the Yuga cycle. There are 60,000, 6,000 and 2,000 year cycles. There is a 24,000 year zodiac with 12 signs in the order of a reverse reveal, and each sign having a period of 2,000 years. So 2,000 years each sign means 12 into 2,000, 24,000 years cycles also. So we are in the Aquarius now in this 24,000 years cycle. If you start from Aries, 2,000 years has gone, and Piscean age, 2,000 years has gone, and now we are in the Aquarian age. In the beginning, in the 30 degrees, we are in the third degree only. The long, if you are speaking about Aquarian age, there is a long period ahead before us. Whenever Master Jwalkul or Master E.K. or any great seer, whenever they speak about Aquarian age, don't think that all those things will be proved now itself, because in the 2000 years we are not even 75 into 3, not even 200 or 300 years now. Still 1,700 years more than that period is there. So people are very glamorous about Aquarian age. Already we are in the Aquarian age. I am an Aquarian. Uranus is influencing me like anything like that. It is all a glamorous way of understanding the things. You remember that we are in the beginning of the Aquarian age. We have to wait for further research and further developments before. We can take the acknowledgement and the cognizance of the positive zero by the scientist as one sign of the real Aquarian age. Here Master is giving a hint, a clue. When the real Aquarian age begins means whenever the scientists give an acknowledgement and a cognizance of the positive zero. When he invented that, when he realized about the positive zero, and we can take it as the Aquarian age time, not the beginning of Aquarian age. We are Master is explaining here. In the scriptures, we have two zeros described. The negative zero is called Shunyam in Sanskrit. It means nothingness. The positive zero is called Purnam in Sanskrit, which means all and everything. So here Master is telling, already we explained about positive zero and negative zero in our previous lecture. Here what Master is telling once again, when the scientists come to know the real meaning of existence of positive zero, we can call it the scientist has come into the Aquarian age consciousness. Here he is again he is reminding about the two zeros. One is the positive zero and another is the negative zero. What is positive zero means? It is a Purnam, completeness, complete, full, perfection, whatever it may be. Everything it includes in it. That is the Purnam, the complete fullness. And this is Sanskrit word. Negative zero is Sunyam, means nothingness. So it means nothingness. So here there is a slokam in Sanskrit. I will read that slokam and you can also read it. It is called a mantra of peace. Shanti mantra we call. In India generally we chant every day this mantram like Shanno Mitrasyam Varanaha Shanno Bhavat Parima. It is also a Shanti mantra. Shanti means peace. Like that there are so many mantras about peace in the ashrams or in the spiritual families. So many people they learn to chant these Shanti mantras and they chant these mantras after the prayers and the worships. So this is a mantra. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This is the shloka about the positive zero. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Master has given the meaning of this shloka in one of his lectures, but I did not remember and recollect the name of that lecture. Whenever I find out the meaning of Master's from the Master's lecture, I will write it again. For the time being, I am giving you an explanation given by some other author. That is whole and this is whole. Whole means complete. W-H-O-L-E, whole. That is whole and this is whole. The perfect has come out of the perfect. Having taken the perfect from the perfect, only the perfect remains. It is like a mystic language. I read again. That is whole and this is whole. I am giving you the spelling whole. W-H-O-L-E. Whole means complete, full. That is whole and this is whole. The perfect has come out of the perfect. Having taken the perfect from the perfect, only the perfect remains. Let there be peace, peace and peace. If you take perfect from the perfect, what is remaining there? The perfect is remaining there. Here nothing is coming. When you take out the perfect from the perfect, even then the perfect remains. There is nothing will be lost here. That is what the meaning of the shloka. And let there be peace, peace and peace. So you have to try to understand this. And the perfectness is there. If you take the perfectness from that perfectness, even then perfectness remains. That's it. That is the meaning of the shloka. And Master explained similarly in a similar way. Whenever I find that shloka from Master's lectures, I will put it before you also. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.